Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It really helps us bring you more stories like this one. After nearly 30 years of marriage, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have developed the kind of comedic rhythm and candid honesty that makes them one of television's most relatable couples. On the Monday, August 18th pre-taped episode of Live with Kelly&Mark, the pair brought their signature mix of humor and truth to a lighthearted segment about things you should never say to someone going through a rough time. Kelly, always quick with both wit and wisdom, set the tone early. Even if you hear someone else saying it, never say these things. The audience chuckled in anticipation, already bracing for the all-too-familiar phrases that would land on her forbidden list. Several made the cut. Classics like, money can't buy happiness, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, God gives his toughest battles to the strongest soldiers, and the dismissive, people have it worse than you. Each drew murmurs of recognition from the crowd. We've all heard these cliches, often delivered with the best of intentions, but Kelly reminded everyone that in practice, they rarely help. Still, one phrase in particular sparked the strongest reaction. It wasn't long or philosophical, it was just two little words. Calm down. Mark, who knows this lesson firsthand, immediately stepped in with mock seriousness. No, I found out the hard way. You never tell your wife to calm down. It has the contrary effect. The audience erupted with laughter, sensing the truth behind the joke. Kelly wasn't about to let him off the hook. She turned toward her husband and asked, "When you tell me to calm down, what happens?" Mark sighed theatrically before admitting defeat. "You get more agitated." Kelly doubled down. "You want to put me into a rage? Tell me to calm down." She explained that far from soothing her, those words ignite a fury that's nearly uncontrollable. It's like flipping a switch. You want to see me go from a level 6 upset to a level 10 of fury? Just whisper, calm down. It's a challenge, and trust me, I'll meet it. The crowd roared, partly at the comedy of the exchange, but also because so many could relate. The message was simple but powerful. What seems like practical advice often comes across as dismissive, invalidating the real emotions someone is experiencing. Mark, of course, couldn't resist teasing his wife a little more. He brought up another trigger phrase. "Don't be hysterical." Kelly's response was razor sharp. "You love that one. You're being hysterical." I'm like, not yet, but would you like to see hysterical? I can get there in 3 seconds. That quick banter is classic Ripa and Consuelos. Marry life and on-air life often blur together for them, but their back and forth always feels genuine. Mark even acknowledged that despite 30 decades together, he's still learning what to say and what not to say. The couple also touched on phrases from outside their marriage. Kelly admitted her father's go-to saying is, "It is what it is." She laughed, confessing that he repeats it so often that she and Mark joke it could be a drinking game, though they'd be intoxicated by 8 a.m. Beyond the laughs, the conversation revealed a deeper insight. Empathy isn't about offering solutions or downplaying someone's pain. It's about listening. Kelly pointed out how unhelpful it feels to hear, "It could be worse" in a moment of struggle. I despise it, because in that moment, to the person who's hurting, it couldn't be worse. Mark, ever the optimist, suggested that phrases like, "What doesn't kill you makes you stronger," might be appropriate after someone has already overcome a hardship. But Kelly quickly shot him a look, making it clear she'd rather never hear that line again. The real takeaway, beneath the laughter and sarcasm, was about validation. Instead of shutting down emotions with tired platitudes, the better approach is to recognize and respect them. As the audience laughed along, they were also nodding in agreement. For Mark, the lesson has been decades in the making. His on-air presence suggests he's mastered the art of quiet validation, offering support rather than solutions, listening instead of lecturing. Phrases like, "That sounds really frustrating," or simply asking, "What do you need right now?" have likely replaced the dangerous landmines of "calm down" or "it could be worse." That's part of what makes Kelly and Mark so relatable as co-hosts and as a couple. Their chemistry isn't an act. It's built on years of real conversations, mistakes, and growth. By sharing those candid moments with viewers, they remind everyone that no relationship is perfect, but the effort to understand and support one another is what keeps it strong. In the end, their segment wasn't just about what not to say. It was a playful but poignant reminder that the best words we can offer often aren't words at all. Sometimes the most comforting thing to say is simply, I'm here and I'm listening.